Welcome back. All the commercial establishments along the coastline in the tourist state of Goa falling within 500 meters of the high tide line would be now demolished within 8 months. The only condition is that they are not built and approved before the year 1991. The new CRZ notification has saved only residential houses of a local traditional community like fishermen, toddy tappers, etc.
The new CRZ notification issued by the Union Ministry of Environment and Forest has saved only the dwelling houses of traditional community and not the commercial establishments. The government will now regularize these structures provided A. They are not for any commercial activity. B. These are not sold or transferred to non-traditional coastal community. What it means is that all commercial establishments would be now demolished. Also, any dwelling house, if it owned by a non-traditional person from Goa or outside Goa, would also be demolished. The new CRZ notification has also given further relaxation to the local traditional community like fishermen, toddy tappers, etc. They would be allowed to construct more dwelling houses within 100 to 200 meters from the high tide line. The traditional community can now settle on coastal belt itself. Our principal correspondent Murari Shetye.
Former Secretary of the Goa Cricket Association Chetan Desai has admitted lapses on the part of GCA in Ganesh Raj fake birth certificate case. He deposed in front of Mapsa police on Saturday. Education Department has constituted a 3-member committee to inquire into the fake birth certificate case of Dayanand Narvekar's son.
Chetan Desai was interrogated by the Mapsa police on Saturday. After the interrogation, Chetan Desai stated that there was indeed a lapse on the part of GCA. This interrogation is following Shekhar Salkar's complaint in the fake birth certificate case.
There is some lapse on GCA's part. That will be verified by them. Whatever I knew, I told them.
On the other side, Dr. Salkar strongly feels that Dayanand Narvekar should admit the guilt in fake birth certificate case and save his son from further complications.
I hope better sense will prevail on him and he will resign from the Goa Cricket Association. This is totally like forgery. Ne? So I think this will set a trend for next generation that you cannot use fake certificates and get entry into all these things. And it is a relief for those people who are left out.
A 3-member committee has been constituted by the Education Department to look into the fake birth certificate case of Ganesh Raj Narvekar. Education Secretary A.K. Acharya, Education Director Celsa Pinto, Chairman of Goa Board Movin D'Souza are the members of the committee. The report of the committee will be handed over to the Education Minister Babush Montserrat. This is a crucial period for Narvekar and his son as all the educational qualifications attained by Ganesh Raj including sports policy marks can face cancellation if the forgery is proved during committee's investigation. Our reporters Laukik Shilkar and Shyam Sundar Fatte with video journalist Devendra Gaonkar.
Varuna 10, the bilateral naval exercise between the Indian Navy and the French Navy began off Goa coast on Friday with 2 aircraft carriers, destroyers, frigates, tankers and submarines from both sides. Around 300 officers and 3,000 personnel from both sides are participating in this exercise. This exercise is split in 2 phases, harbour and sea phase. The Indian Navy will be represented by aircraft carrier INS Virat, 2 indigenous frigates INS Godavari and INS Ganga and 1 Shishumar class submarine INS Shalki. Sea Harrier fighters, fixed and rotary wing aircrafts will be a part of the exercise. The harbour phase began from Friday and the sea phase will be conducted in the Arabian Sea from 11th January.
The purpose of Varuna is manifold. First thing is you would like to learn and imbibe the operational as well as doctrinal expertise of both navies. Whatever you find better in French Navy, you would like to learn and imbibe. Whatever they find good in our Navy, they would like to learn and imbibe in their Navy. We would also like to share experiences of the transformation that is taking place in 2 navies. We would also like to pick up the best practices that our navies follow. That is in terms of weapon efficiency, seamanship.
The French Navy will be represented by ships from the French Carrier Strike Group designated Task Force 473 and mainly based at Toulon, France. The task force includes the aircraft carrier Charles de Gaulle, destroyers FNS Forbin and FNS Tourville, supply ships FNS Meuse, and nuclear-powered submarine FNS Amethyst. Aircraft carrier Charles de Gaulle will be carrying its complement of fighter aircrafts Rafale and Super Étendard, airborne early warning aircraft E-2C Hawkeye, an integral helicopter.
A better understanding between our two navies. A better interoperability, as was said previously, a lot of seamanship exercises, gunnery exercises, air activity in between us.
Our principal correspondent Murari Shetye with reporter Surendra Madkaikar for Prudent Media. And now we'll look at the other happenings around the state.
The Madgaon Urban Cooperative Bank Limited is planning to expand its services to the people. It is also planning to open more branches at Pedne, Bicholi, Mapsa, Porvorim, Vasco, Verna and Kankon. Moreover, a special interest of 1% is offered to the freedom fighters.
ये आमचे गोयचे गोल्डन जुबली इयर जाल्ल्यान आमची जन्म जातकले आयले की आमी फ्रीडम फायटराक 1% चड दिवस इंट्रस्ट आनी आमी आमचो 8% जो आसा तो 8.75 जाता कॅल्क्युलेट केल्यार तर तांकां 1% अदर दॅन नॉर्मल तांकां दिवपा खातीर चेअरमॅन ते उत्सव डिपॉझिट स्कीम म्हणून केली जी स्पेशली फ्रीडम फायटर्स खातीर +1.
The bank has opened their own data center which is best designed to take care of all the parameters to ensure maximum uptime. Kepe Urban Society is also planning to widen its services. The society aims at strengthening it into a multi-state cooperative society.
Kepe Urban is thinking to convert into multi-state cooperative society. Additional आमचे जे nearby states आसात महाराष्ट्र आणि कर्नाटका हांगा आमचे एरिया वाडोवपाचो आमचो विचार आसा. स्पेशल गोल्ड लोन स्कीम खूब कडेन चलता महाराष्ट्रान गोंयांत तितले ते अजून पॉप्युलर जाल्लो ना. Kepe Urban will sell out the gold. And return, the customer will keep with the gold with the Kepe Urban only.
Maharashtra Knowledge Corporation Limited believes in creating new paradigm in education, development and empowerment in general. It was started in Maharashtra in 2001. Rajaram Institute at Madgaon is planning to start the same project in Goa also. Its mission is to prepare people for knowledge-based economy and society.
Maharashtra Knowledge Corporation आणि अशा तरेचो अभ्यासक्रम तयार केल्लो आसा की जो सामान्य मनशाक ह्याची बऱ्या पद्धतीन सोप्या पद्धतीन हो समजतलो अशा तरेन हाणें हो कंप्लीट जो अभ्यासक्रम आसा तो तयार केल्लो आसा.
Our reporters in Madgaon, Ramesh Naik Raut and Sameer Bhatt.
News from sports when we come back from a short break. Stay tuned.